Alright, what is going on, buddy? Welcome back here today to my second channel, and I know I haven't posted on this in over a year now, but I've ultimately decided to bring this back. I really didn't decide to upload it because, you know, I was away at school, I had a roommate, and then I stopped, and I kind of got burned out doing just 2K on this channel, 2K on my main channel, so I kind of ultimately just focused on my main channel, and I also pledged. I had a really rough, I guess, fall semester. Not rough, but just really busy, kind of just relaxed more in the spring, and here I am in the summer, and I'm bringing back the second channel to do MLB videos like this. You're going to see rebuilds as well. Madden videos. You're going to see NFL videos like predictions, stuff like that, and rebuilds. And then the lone 2K thing you'll get on this video or NBA related is will be a episodic realistic series, kind of like the Nets I did, the Kings, I've done the Knicks, I've done the expansion one before on this channel. You might get maybe some NBA talk videos if I don't feel like throwing them up on the main channel. If I feel like they won't do as well, I'll throw them up on here, because I really don't like, it doesn't really matter to me how many times I upload on this channel. I kind of just want to get my thoughts and opinions out there. And today I'm talking about the Trevor Bauer trade that went down on late July 30th. Now, I want to put out a disclaimer. I'm a pretty casual baseball fan. I've actually been following baseball a lot this year. I really haven't been watching it as much. I watch my Mets, and I usually watch kind of who's playing at night on either ESPN or MLB Network. But yeah, I am no means a baseball expert. I have not enough knowledge in the sport of baseball like I do in the sport of basketball. But I do like talking about baseball, so I want to talk about this. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments below. And like I said, I just bought MLB The Show 19. I'm going to be doing MLB rebuilds. Maybe kind of want to do an out of the park baseball 20 series, because I've been playing that game literally 5 hours a day, but I don't know, that's a maybe. But yeah, sorry for the intro. I want to get into this. So 3-team trade, kind of shocking, and it was the Cincinnati Reds that picked up Trevor Bauer, who are also not in the playoff race, kind of like how the Mets acquired Stroman, who were not in the playoff race. Might make a video on the Stroman trade as well. So the Cincinnati Reds, they acquired Trevor Bauer, which honestly even made less sense than the Mets acquiring Stroman. They gave up Taylor Trammell, I believe. I hope I pronounced that right. They also gave up Yasiel Puig, the main guys in there. I really don't know if there'll be any smaller tier guys like a Victor Nova or Scott Moss are actually in this trade. That's just rumored by the time I'm recording this. They might be, but I'm really only going to be talking about Franmil Reyes, Logan Allen, Yasiel Puig, Bauer, and Taylor in this video. So I'll talk about this at the Reds, and then I'll go into the Indians and the Padres. Now, for the Red side of things, question mark. Honestly, you're 7.5 games out of the division. You just kind of got wiped by Pittsburgh, who is not very good this year. They're even currently 4 games worse than the Mets and just got swept by the Mets. So you know they're pretty bad. They're pretty much around 10 games out of the second wild card spot. Yeah, the second wild card spot. Or more like 8, but you know what I mean. And like, they acquired Trevor Bauer, right? Who's a good pitcher, but not a great pitcher. He's no top 10 pitcher in the league. He's no top 20, like maybe he's a top 15, like 20 guy. I guess you can maybe consider him in the top 20. This is just my casual opinion on this. You can obviously let me know what you think in the comments below. But they pick up Trevor Bauer. Like, they're not going to be winning this year. They have to be an all-in next year with guys like Suarez, possibly, Iglesias, both of them. Obviously, if they're going to even roll with Sonny Gray, their starting rotation isn't the best. Obviously, they have Joey Votto, and they acquire Puig in the offseason, and they ship him. Now, getting rid of Puig is fine. 22 homers, around 50 RBIs. He's nothing crazy. I believe Puig is also a free agent after this season, so you know what? You weren't going to bring him back anyway. Might as well get something for him, like a guy that will be under control next year on arbitration. Yeah, so Puig will be a free agent after this year, and you want to get rid of him, that's fine. But giving up a top 30 prospect in the MLB, I believe Taylor Trammell, who a lot of scouts apparently, from what I've just been reading on The Athletic, that's kind of where I get my prospect, I guess, info is mainly on The Athletic. I read guys like Kent Rosenthal and all the kind of every team's, I guess, sub-writer. But they say he's pretty good talent. They don't really know what he's going to play yet. Either he's going to play middle infield, third base, center field. They're going to try him out, I think, at center field. At least that's what the Padres are doing because they got him. But yeah, the Reds, I think this is a pretty big risk giving up a top 30 prospect for Bauer. I mean, if Bauer can perform as a top 20 pitcher for the remainder of this year and next year, you know what? I would say that's a dub. If he puts you in contention for a wild card spot next year or just a playoff spot next year, good for you guys. I don't know if they would splurge to bring him back. Maybe. But you know what? Getting Trevor Bauer, I mean, I kind of don't mind this trade as much for the Reds, but it's just why? Like, that's the thing. Like, you got a good pitcher. You gave up a good prospect, but it's not like a kill you type prospect. It's not like an Eloy Jimenez or a Fernando Tatis Jr. for James Shield. Why? But it's like a why. It really doesn't make sense. You should have been sellers at this point and not really buyers. They went with the buyer route. I don't know. maybe it'll work out for them. Now, talking about the Indian side, who I love the most about this trade, they get Puig, rental corner outfielder for this year. They don't have to bring him back in his, maybe they don't like his, I don't know, personality, even though, like, I don't mind Puig. But he got into a fight with Amir Garrett, who, one of the most baller things I've ever seen in the MLB. Literally charges at the whole Pirates team. So they pick up Puig. I love the pickup of Franmil Reyes because I think Franmil Reyes, honestly, from what I've just been playing with him and kind of like over the show and on the Park Baseball and just kind of what I've been reading about him, he does have like 40 home run to 50 home run potential, and he's only 23. And he's going to be in the AL where he could be a DH. The man has 27 home runs this year in 98 games, which is really good. He's got 30 walks, 46 RBIs, but obviously he's playing in San Diego and they're really not that good. So Cleveland adds 2 corner outfielders to play with probably Mercado in center. Now, off the top of my head, I don't really know who's playing in the corner outfielders for them anyway. Oh, yeah, like they got Jordan Lupo and they got like Naquin. So they're going to be able to plug them there. And obviously, like I said, they can play Franmil Reyes at the DH. Jose Ramirez has been super hot lately. Santana, I believe, was an all-star. Francisco Lindor, obviously arguably the best shortstop in the MLB. Obviously, you lose Bauer, but you're going to have Kluber coming back soon. Carrasco's coming back soon. I believe they just activated Danny Salazar off the DL. So you have Clevenger and Mike Bieber, or not Mike Bieber, Mike Clevenger and Shane Bieber. Bieber's been crazy good this year. I honestly think he could be the number 1 and 2 with Kluber going into the playoffs. So you have a solid rotation. Losing Bauer doesn't kill you guys. So, honestly, I love this trade. And you also get Logan Allen, who I believe is a top 100 prospect in the MLB. He's a top 10 prospect for the Padres. And you gave up Trevor Bauer. So, you got a good prospect that, honestly, like, yeah, you got a good prospect for Trevor Bauer in Logan Allen. And you added 2 corner outfielders, one being on team control that has, like I said, 40 home run potential. And obviously, Puig, who gives you life off, possibly off the bench, or if they do want to start him. But yeah, I like this trade for the Indians definitely the most. And it honestly makes me feel better as a Met fan, looking at what the Reds and kind of like Padres had to get up to get Trevor Bauer off the Indians, and kind of what the Reds gave up to see what the Mets gave up, because the Mets didn't give up any top 100 prospects. The Reds gave up a top 30 for Trevor Bauer. Trevor Bauer and Marcus Stroman really not far apart from each other. And the Padres side of things, they gave up Taylor Trammell. Now, if they gave up Logan Allen and let's say like even Manuel Margot, I would have been cool with that. I'd rather you honestly give up Margot than Franmil Reyes. Honestly, in a like league where he's gonna have a DH, like I think he's gonna be really good there. I don't think his defense is the best. I mean, looking at his defensive stats on Baseball Reference, they're not really that good. But yeah, for the Padres, you add Taylor Trammell. Now, I like them kind of being technically sellers here. I guess this is a seller move, even though you're giving up a prospect and a 23-year-old. This kind of what I thought the Reds should do. But yeah, the Padres, if Taylor Trammell's going to play left field, if he's going to play center field, obviously they do have Hunter Renfroe, who I'd rather have them throw in this trade than Reyes, but they do give up. Obviously, they did give up Reyes, Logan Allen, but they added a top 30 prospect, like I said. If he plays left or center, obviously they have Tatis and Machado in the infield. They have Gore, they have a Knight, and obviously Paddock. Gore in the minor leagues is starting pitcher in Paddock. So I thought maybe they would go after Syndergaard. Obviously, they also have Julio Urias or Luis Urias. I think Luis Urias as the second baseman. So, you know what? They have a good future now with Trammell adding another top guy in that farm, which was a really good farm already. So, you know what? I like this trade for all teams. If I had to rank who I like the most, it would go Indians 1, and then Padres 2, and then Reds 3, I would say. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the trade. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like I said, I'm going to be dropping MLB The Show Rebuild soon. So if you have a team you want to see me do first, let me know in the comments below. Might also give my thoughts on the Marcus Stroman trade for the Mets, because it's been a little bit since that trade's happened. So let me know in the comments below. And obviously, if any big moves happen today, because I believe I'm uploading this on the trade deadline, I will make a video if maybe Bumgarner or Robbie Ray or maybe what's his name, Greinke or somebody like that gets moved. Obviously, I don't think Syndergaard's getting moved or Edwin Diaz, but yeah, we'll see. So yeah, that'll be for me. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys get enjoy the videos on this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.